Bum, bum, bum. What's up, Grubson? How you doing? Hello, Damon Wizard. How you doing, man? What's up, Mystical Answer 6? Hello, Yesenia Mortin. Hello, Tano. Hello, Hyaku. Hello, Anton Bug. Rivals today? No. What's good, Awkward? Doing good. How about yourself? Vtex. Hello, Rez Yasin. What's up, Valderia? Hello, hello. I am not queuing comp. Wait, pause. Bum, bum. Overwatch coaching today. You know it. You know it. Playing Phoenix again now. It's Overwatch today, guys. It's my birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow, man. Hello, all good awkward and yes game reached a new peak recently. I know, I'm updated, I'm up to date, man. I know. You know how we are. You know how we operate. Will be specific person, will be coach or subs, it will be two specific people. Coaching gaming for hope today? Yes. Yes. Can you guys not see the screen? What the? Oh, here. Yes. Who lost to Kraandop? What is this? Clickbait? Not clickbait. Real. Lost to Kraandop? You'll see. Lost with Kran, not to Kran. My bad. Bad. Fake news, guys. Fake news. Fake news. Fake news, guys. I lied. I fucked up. Woo. Hello. In Israel. A friend of Kran's? Kran has no friends. Kran has no friends. Let's not get ourselves here. I'm the closest thing Kran could call a friend. And I don't even like him. Kran has bigger biceps. Yeah, but still soft. You know what I'm saying? Still soft. No biceps can save Kran. He's soy. It's just the way it is, man. He's soy. Soy boy Kran. Facts. Hello, dear. What's your take on Chasm's ball gameplay? I think is the best ball. Chasm. Hello, Ninju. We lost to Kraandop. Okay, lost with. Let me swap it out. We lost with Kraandop because I fucked up. Yeah. With. Here we go. Fix this for you guys. Will we be playing with Kran again? Kran is too low rank to play with me. He's ass at the game. When he gets out of Masters, we can play together. Out of both games, both Hero Legend, who we say you're the best at? Zenyatta. Isn't it Champ 5? No, it's Masters 5. You got it confused. Gojo, thank you for the 10 months. For sure.
Just because he goes to the gym, he's the best human on
No,
earth.
no, I'm not going for rank 1, that's for sure. However, I will try Stadium in the near future. I will start. We're gonna start the coaching in 2 minutes. Be right back, chats. I'm back from the gym as well. You know, these are back. San Pellegrinos are back, not sponsored. Not sponsored. Don't buy these until they're sponsoring me, guys. That's it, guys. We are creating a revolution. From now on, we boycott anything that doesn't sponsor me. Sparkling water San Pellegrino, you know, until they sponsor, no one's buying. This protein coffee, no buy until sponsor. What? Sparkling water sucks. That's not true. No more tap water. Tap water? I got to plat 4 with Juno, used to be bronze 4 and no rules. That's sick. I tried to participate in your AMA and rival subreddit, but the mods took it down. Yeah, the mod just took it down instantly. And apparently, like, you can't make ask me anything post in a Marvel Rivals forum, but it's not exactly like an regular ask me anything. It's more like ask me questions so I can help you rank up. It's whatever. The Overwatch one was pretty nice, but it's done. Sparkling water enjoyed, zero pretending. Dude, let me tell you. When you come back home and it's hot outside, and you take that sip of cold sparkling water, something happens in your body. It's like, whew, I am refreshed. How are you awkward for hope? I'm okay. Gamin4hope. Gamin4hope. By the way, Gamin4hope is gonna be our second guy coach today. And then we have some good news. How good is the tap water in your region? It's not poisonous. It's okay to drink, but I still wouldn't drink it. Tap water always have this like aftertaste that is not good, you know? All right, let's bring it on. Hello, angels.
Hello, good.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
I mixed. So first of all, just so you understand, you're here on stream, so don't be embarrassed or anything like that. It's just, you know.
No, that's right.
The second thing that I want to mention is that I messed up. I thought you. So I got the information that you played against Kraandop, but it's with Kraandop.
No, it's with Kraandop, yes.
And you have lost.
Yeah, did. It was a very, very brutal game, and to be honest, I did very poorly. So.
It's okay. If you lose with Kraandop, it's always because of him. It's always his fault because he's ass at the game. Like, even if he performed badly, he should be able to carry you. He's a self-proclaimed champion tank. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the VOD. That's what we're gonna do. Gonna see what happens. So those of you who don't know you, what do you play? What is your rank?
So I am a Zenyatta OTP. I am GM5 currently.
GM5 Zenyatta OTP. Okay. What rank was like average in the game?
In the game, I was the lowest ranked GM5. I don't know the average, but it was like GM5 to GM4.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty high ranked game. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like kind of like above the level that you're usually playing at, right? Considering, well,
Yeah, it definitely was. It was also it didn't really help that I kind of just got back to playing Zen after like I mean, I played several games beforehand, but it's like 2 weeks of not really playing or ranking up my DPS to masses and whatnot. But so that didn't help. But I think what made it like really difficult for me, especially, was that they went full dive on Lijiang, Diva, Tracer, Genji, Lucio, and I had absolutely no idea what to do. Like usually in games, I can go, okay, I sort of know what I did wrong there. I didn't use cover there, or my distance was a poor, or I should have, rotated away, or should have off angled here, or whatnot. But this game, I was just like, I know I played bad, but I have no idea really what I could have done. It was just that brutal.
okay. Send me the code, please. Well, I mean, disclaimer: playing Zen against full dive monkey Tracer Genji is probably the hardest composition that you can play into. It would be quite expected for you to have more deaths than normal, less damage because you will have more deaths, and also because you're gonna be running 24/7. But I don't want to get too much into detail. I would like to get into it when we actually watch the code. Send it over. Okay, it was Lijiang Tower. Did Kraandop flame you? Be honest.
No, he didn't. He was pretty nice. So like just I don't know. He didn't really say that much.
Okay. Okay, I know Iceland. He's pretty good. See, like you overall have a pretty good team. This is a very high lobby. I mean, I recognize most of these names. They're like in my lobbies all the time. So this was a fairly high ranked lobby. It's like look, I'll say something a little bit kind of not nice, but you know how sometimes when we are super high rank, when you're in top, like when you're in high top 500, like top 10, you sometimes get like the low GM or like the high master player to fill the lobby, and everybody's upset at him. Well, that's you today, but it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna go over what he could have done better. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen here for you. Should be able to see it. Okay, can you see the screen? Let the stream go. Let them do the talking. Just be with me for a second here. Okay, see the screen?
Yes, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Starting off, you guys run Symmetra, Doom, Tracer, Babson. So what are you mostly gonna be doing in general? Like, just looking at your team. Like, who are you mostly going to be with? That's a better question to ask.
Probably my BAP.
Yeah, just your BAP. There's no one else to play with. Everybody else kind of a solo type of stuff. You don't know what enemy composition, like what the composition the enemy's running, so. But now you do know. And as soon as you saw that, in your mind, okay, they're playing dive. What do I do? Because you saw the character. So Diva, you saw Genji, you saw Lucio. So Kiri, and you're gonna see a Tracer in a second. In your mind, what do you have to keep in mind? They're playing full dive. What do I need to keep in mind here?
Well, obviously, my distance. I want to try to keep as much distance from the enemies as possible while still doing damage. At this point, I was thinking, okay, well, I know I probably can't do anything on the left side. I was maybe going to try to do a very quick rotation to the right and just keep that long sight line there, possibly.
Yeah. I don't like to get too much into theoretical stuff. I'm more into practical stuff, but I'd like to kind of like talk about this for a second. So you say keep
Sure.
more distance, right? Which is it's you're correct. You want to maintain distance because you don't want to have you don't want them to have easy access to you. However, naturally, the disadvantage of your character is exactly the strength of their character, which is mobility. So
Yeah.
eventually, it doesn't matter how much distance you keep, they're gonna catch up to you. It does not matter. So you say, I want to do as much damage as possible. Could you do a lot of damage to this composition?
I mean, it's just going to be difficult, especially on this map, because I don't really have any long sightlines to just spam damage, and they can get on me very quickly. So
Exactly, because you can't
it's
maintain a lot of distance, therefore you won't be able to shoot for long periods of time. Why? Because they're going to be catching up because you're the primary target. It doesn't help. It doesn't help that you have a BAP as well because he's also the primary target. So the fact that you two are together means that you are going to be jumped on 24/7.
Yeah.
So you want to maintain your distance, and because it's a not long sightline map, it means that you can't stay in the same place for too long. Therefore, you're going to be rotating quite often. You're going to be moving around because if you stay in the same place for too long, you're not going to be able to maintain distance. They're going to catch up to you, and you die. As soon as they close the gap, you're dead. Therefore, you can't let them close the gap, which means you have to rotate 24/7. Now, what is the downside of constantly keeping the distance and rotating 24/7? What is the downside of that? Like the obvious one.
Well, you're just not going to have as much uptime because you're spending a lot of time rotating and more than doing damage.
Correct.
And,
Correct? She's not gonna shoot often enough, right? You're not gonna shoot as often as you would like to. So less damage, less kills. However, what does this create for you? Like what rather is not what this creates for you, but because you don't shoot often enough, so how do you actually win?
well, and what I kind of get for Zen at least is in these kind of comps trying to just be the bait of the team
Right.
is kind of how I see it is like, well, obviously they're all going to try to come to me, they're going to try to kill me first, so if I can be the bait and just live as much as possible, then that would help my team out as
Absolutely.
much. I didn't really do that here, but
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. You should be constantly running away, and you play this cat and mouse game. They're gonna be chasing you. Do as as much damage as you can without dying, and essentially you inevitably will die. And you just want to prolong your death to allow your teammates to actually get the kills with the little damage that you do. You become the bait. They chase you. You shoot them as much as you can. You force their cooldowns. You do a little damage here and there, which your team should be able to capitalize on, right? Because they're chasing 24/7. You waste their cooldowns, you waste their time, you waste this, and essentially buy your team the time to win. Or like they give up on chasing you, which then you can capitalize on. Like for example, if D.Va uses her flight, she doesn't reach Zen. Obviously, she's not gonna try to continue chasing you. It's like, okay, I use my flight, Zen is not there. It's time for me to go for somebody else, which then you pick and shoot. But in theory, you're correct. Let's see how it looks like in practice. See, that shot forced Tracer away. Just hitting that one headshot, no discord. You're like, okay, I can't really engage. What do you think about this?
I think I should have tried to rotate away sooner. Like, I kind of wasn't expecting the Genji to also pop there.
Why? Why didn't you expect him?
I to be honest, it's not that great, but I kind of forgot you could just go up there and
Okay.
right there.
You always have to assume when you're playing against full dive, even if like half the characters will be dive. What do you think the other half would do? Just follow up on the dive regardless. Like let's say they have Soldier instead of Genji. It's not like Soldier would play different than a Genji here. Yes, Genji has easier access, but Soldier still, regardless, is going to try to follow dive and kill the people that are diveable. The Soldier's not going to sit here and shoot Doom 24/7, at least a good one, right? He's going to be like, okay, my team is diving. They're obviously going to try to kill the Zen. Let me try to see where I can find angle to kill the Zen. A good Soldier will probably wrap around the right. But beyond the point is that, if you see your team getting cornered like this, what does this mean from your perspective? Like my tank is here. You know, if my tank is here, what does
Yeah.
it mean?
Well, it means the fight's going to be there. You know, everyone's going to be on my tank. So,
It's
like,
not.
if
It's
I'm
not. It's not that they're
close
going to
to
be on
them.
your tank. It's that your tank gave space, which means they have control of the map,
Yeah.
which means they're going to push.
Okay.
They're going to
Okay.
push that position. They have to push that position because, well, if my tank is here, means the map is open to them. Well, obviously, when your tank is here, the enemies are not going to be here, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, they're going to push. They're going to take the space. So, what options do you already have here? Two options.
Well, at the moment, I've got lamp, and just try to utilize that, and
Even before,
to
even before,
force.
do you think you could have done something before the lamp was popped? The lamp was popped to save your life.
Mm.
It's not. There's no reason to use the lamp here besides Zenny's wand. Let me use lamp.
Yeah, I guess I don't know really, because like, okay, I could have rotated right and kept my distance, but then I wouldn't be in
Like
the fight.
here?
Maybe
Like here?
maybe.
When you say right here,
Right.
like you mean right here or right from here? Okay, here, there.
The reason I wouldn't go like left was because I saw the tracer, so I was
Okay.
trying to rotate away from the tracer. But maybe in hindsight, it wasn't a great idea, because if I go right, like if I have to go back somewhere, right? But if I go right, then I can't see anything. I can't shoot anything at all. And maybe the Genji and tracer comes on me, but you know, they can just target the other people and kill my team. So maybe going left and trying to fight the tracer was a better plan.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just
You,
kept the
you
distance
so
back.
you headshot the tracer, you force her out, which means I mean you can confidently just walk here because tracer is low. Okay,
Okay.
she grabs the health pack. It doesn't matter, right? You would rather face one tracer than face Diva, Genji, Kiriko tracer. Force the tracer out. You already hit the headshot. You have the advantage. Go force the tracer out, especially when you have the next support to your team. Like you can take a 1v1 with a tracer when there's a map next to you, right? On the other hand, you could have also walked here. Like, okay, I have no line of sight, but you don't need line of sight for now. Like, okay, you go here. You can simply make a call because this is high elo. Like normally, if you were like a silver player or gold player, whatever, I wouldn't tell you communicate where you like because people wouldn't know what to do anyways. But at least these people are really good. You say, "Hey guys, I'm rotating to point." It's Kraandop, like it's Ice them. They know, they're like, okay, I realize my Zen rotate to point, I can take the fight here. So what they're gonna do when you rotate here, they're gonna fold. They're gonna take the fight at point. They understand that they need to play within your line of sight. Right?
Right.
You know, like you can say, but like in lower elo, they wouldn't listen. Therefore, it would be a bad play. Well, no, because in lower elo, the dive wouldn't be as coordinated either way. It would be very easy for you to take this position, the first one, take a 1v1 against the tracer, and you can honestly just rotate here and flank in lower elos because people are not going to be paying attention. People are going to be lagging behind, etc., etc. So literally any play that he would have made besides staying here would have been good. Rotating to point would have been good. Taking 1v1 against the tracer would have been good. Moving on. So you die, forced to use lamp, you die, you go dove, they pinch you against the corner. As soon as they pinch you against the corner, you have to understand that you're dead. That's why I say that you constantly need to keep distance and rotate. Eventually, they're gonna pinch you against the corner. It's about prolonging how long it takes them to pinch you against the corner. That's what it's all about.
We can't just let them take the objective.
See, like, as you shoot the Genji, he was looking at you. As soon as you step back and maintain the distance, realize, okay, I'm too far away to engage. Therefore, he cannot engage. Because if he uses his dasher, he has no means of protection. He just dies. He's too far into enemy territory. If he dashes onto you there, number one, he doesn't hit you. Number two, you poke him all the way, Baptiste turns around, he's dead. And that's why he didn't push you. Yes, by maintaining more distance, he obviously doesn't die, but also you don't die. But you can poke, and he doesn't. And I can't say you made a bad play, just unfortunately. You should have orbed your BAP beforehand, but it is what it is. At this point, you're already close. When BAP is dead, you obviously die. What do you think about this whole less than 15 seconds?
I don't know. I think in my head at the time, I kind of was like, okay, I know Vex sort of top. Maybe try to go top right and just try to bait them out, and then just go back as quickly as possible. But it didn't really do anything at all.
No, wait, pause. You went top right. You saw a bunch of
Yeah.
enemies. You try to distract them. Whatever. Yeah, that was good. Obviously, you can't push here. It's a Kiriko, Lucio, Diva. Like you're gonna die. You just hear okay. As soon as you realize there are 3 people here, it means that how many people are here?
2.
Yeah, like
No.
Tracer, no heals. If you saw Lucio Kiriko on top, obviously there's no heals, just Tracer. You shouldn't be playing that passive. As soon as you realize, okay, 30 people are sitting here, it means that this. I mean, I can fight for this space for free. You can go push Tracer. Like, how could a Tracer beat you, Bap, and Torb? Ever. Never. And Symmetra. She doesn't just push. Should have been playing more aggressive. Here, like, you're overcompensating. You're like, they play dive, I need to play passive. Yeah, but you don't need to play passive when you're hugging 3 of your teammates against just Tracer. See? Well, what can a Tracer do solo? Nothing. Even if you had no window, you just shoot her one time with a Discord, and then what? Your recalls. Same thing here, right? What was the main issue? Is that you see, you kill the Tracer, Genji backed out.
Yep.
You don't be here. But here, over here. Why? Because the dangerous people are already running away. The space cleared up. Let me go into a position that is safer for me, which ironically would be the point. Why? Because there's only a Diva there. A Diva cannot do anything to me by herself. Now, on the other hand, a Genji and like whoever was left behind, which is Kiriko, they can do something to you. And also, like you separate yourself too much from your team as well. Now, when he is beat, that's kind of unfortunate timing, but at this point, even then, it still would be better to push the point. Okay, that's unfortunate. Who forced Kran on Doom? Well, that's another problem, but you know, I'm not here to coach Kran, he's hopeless. Like, dying to the Diva bomb was, you know, like, a stupid death. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how you shouldn't have died to the Diva bomb remake.
Yeah,
oh, well, no shit.
I know.
But you know, the positioning itself, you notice how much, ironically, how much safer you were close to your team on point, even when the use beat. Ironically. Why? Because the enemies were not a threat. And the point, because they were low in numbers, and they were kind of like in the...
Yeah, that was,
yeah. Panic. You won the fight, but I don't think it has anything to do with Transcendence.
Yeah, I did kind of panic out. My odds were not that great this game.
So you just killed the Tracer by yourself, right?
Yeah.
And am I gonna sit here and pretend like this is gonna happen consistently? Of course not. However, that ties up to the first point of Tracer is here by herself. Bap is here. Take this position. Don't be afraid to take it. It's not a 1v1 against a Tracer because you have support, she doesn't. That's what I'm saying. If you can beat her sometimes in a 1v1 with no support, you can definitely beat her in a 2v1 when you have heals. Or at the very least, I'm not saying beat her, but at the very least contest the position. At the very least, not give her the opportunity to flank you anytime she wants. Like against dive, there's no avoiding the battle, but it's about choosing the battle. Who would I rather fight? Kiriko, Lucio, Diva, or Tracer? Who would I rather fight? Kiriko, Genji, Diva, or Tracer? Would I rather fight a Lucio that decides to wall ride in my backline, or a Kiriko Genji? You know? There's no escape from these characters. It's more about which 1v1 is better for me to... Like, where can I isolate the 1v1s? Okay, check this out. What do you think was the what do you think is the mistake that I spotted?
Well, in my mind, it's either got to be one, I kind of gave up my position a bit too easily. I could have done, I could have tried to pick them out from the distance a bit more, or it's because I hesitated and didn't really make a rotation.
I disagree with you. Here, you, it looks like a large distance, but you will die. You will literally die as soon as they click speed here. As soon as they click speed here, you probably die. Now, you've made the decision. No, you made the decision here. You made the rotation. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Why? Because they close distance from here. I mean, I can't continue walking back because eventually I'm gonna get pinched. I mean, you can continue walking here, but I mean, if they decide to ignore you, they can't do anything. So walking here would be the play. Why? Because all of a sudden, this is the distance. And eventually, yes, they'll get to you here, but here the entire time you do damage, and until they get here, they have to cross through your entire team.
Yeah.
Right? And it's again the same thing. You start walking here, you notice a tracer. What did you do?
Yeah, okay, I see. There's the tracer alone, and I kind of backed away, even though it's like it's just a tracer on the other side. It's everyone else basically.
Exactly. This is the moment where you're like, choose. Left side, I fight Kiriko, Diva, Genji, Lucio, or right side, I fight a tracer, but Bap is next to me, and also there's a turret. Who wins? Very likely me with Bap and a turret. So that's exactly where like push into the point, force the tracer out. That's what you do. Why? Because if you stay here, ironically, Tracer still gets more value because they push and she just pinches you from the other side. When you push her, when you push here, the likelihood of you winning the 1v1, it's not really a 1v1, significantly higher. You force her out of position and you dodge these guys. So what you should have done is just push your way into the point, force your way into the point.
Okay, that makes so much more sense. I don't think, yeah.
Because here you die. I mean, I don't see how you live. Oh, you should have. Oh, you do die. I was like, you should have died, but you did die. That's what it's about. Because eventually they close the gap. You were more afraid than a tracer on the point by herself with no healing when you have people next to you and a turret instead of the entire enemy team. Okay, you lose this round.
That makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
Ready for battle.
I don't think we do much yet. I do try a couple of things, it doesn't work out, but yeah, we lose pretty miserably here.
So it's not like the way you think about the game is wrong. The maintaining the distance is okay. Trying to do damage is okay. Like, you know, the discords, the orbs are okay. Transcendence wasn't great. Whatever. Cover was okay. Everything like you have the understanding. It's about that you think about the things too literally. You treat the danger, quote unquote danger, equally. But obviously there are things that are more dangerous than others. You know, Kiriko, Genji, Lucio, way more scary than Tracer. But in your mind, it's Tracer scary, Kiriko, Genji, Lucio scary, and in your mind, they're both scary. So you want to avoid both of the positions. But you can't avoid both of the positions. I mean, sometimes you can if it was Junker Town, maybe. Yeah, Junker Town, you could just like, keep long sight lines and out-rotate until the end of time. It's a long-range map. But here you don't have the option, don't have the luxury. It's like, Tracer on the right side, 3 people on the left side. Who do I want to fight? Well, obviously the Tracer, because likelihood of living is a lot higher. At least now they play Ramatra. It's a little bit should be a little bit easier in theory. Okay, this I like.
I stay too long here, though.
I like this. I like this. But don't spoil. Don't spoil it, Angels. Come on.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. This is whoa. Way too long. Way too long. When do you? Okay, tell me. When do you think you should have rotated? Give me a pause. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't see anymore.
There you go.
Of course. Yeah. See, I see the Tracer starts going that way. It's like, okay, well, the Tracer wants to go on me.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah, that's the cue.
I would.
That's the cue. I mean, that's the theoretical right cue. Tracer looks at me. Tracer can engage me. Tracer can easily get to you. She just need to jump and blink, and she's already here. She can go up on the high ground. But most people would miss the Tracer because you're like busy shooting over here, so you might have not paid attention to the Tracer. And also, you know, you can 1v1 a Tracer. You know, like, is it a favorable matchup? No, but you can 1v1 a Tracer. This moment where you see the Lucio is doing this, the Lucio is looking at you. Lucio is looking at you. That's like, okay, he's coming. At this moment, it's like bye-bye. At this moment, you could have rotated your way, like out of the way. Because by the time he would be here, you would already be here. That's where you should have rotated. So you had the right idea, because this is the maximum distance, this is the angle, this is great. Right?
And then I stay for like an extra 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why you died.
It takes 100 times to learn, 1,000 times to understand.
Give me 1 second, Angels. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Looks good for now. You're applying pressure, doing good. This is a favorable fight, right? You probably win this one. Genji hit some nice shots, but still, he couldn't kill you. Not in a million years by himself. Because you have your map next to you. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I was like, I kind of wanted to use the window, and like maybe I was just way too close. There, I should have backed off.
You're right. You're right. I mean, a window, ironically, is death trap. A window, ironically, against dive is a death trap because they're always going to be diving the window when they're close. You want to stay away from the window and actually shoot through the window while maintaining distance as much as you can.
Okay.
You have like this. I understand the frustration when you play against dive, right? You want to stay alive, obviously, but you still don't want to be useless. Therefore, you look for damage all the time. But that a lot of time compromises your position. You're like, I know in your head, yes, they're playing that, but I still want to do damage because I feel like I'm useless if I don't do damage.
Yeah.
And then you stay a little bit too long, and then you overextend a little bit too much because you want to do damage, which is fine. In the way you're thinking about it, like I want to damage. That's fair. You have to understand against dive, there's no you can't get away with it. Against dive, you can't get away with it. Therefore, it means that yes, you need to have the understanding. Against dive, I will have significantly less damage. Right? So you have to play safer. You have to maintain distances. You have to rotate faster. You have the understanding of it, but you have to let go of the idea of I want to do the maximum amount of damage because you can't against that composition because it's naturally the strongest composition that can play against you. However, what was the practical thing that you have learned?
Well, I think from this, it's just I have to pick my battles. So, what you're saying, especially with the, it's like, do I want to fight a Diva, Genji, Lucio, or Tracer? I go for the Tracer instead of, kind of like either kind of not really doing any of that or going for the West matchup, obviously.
Exactly. You avoid both fights. That's a problem. You avoid every fight, and you can't avoid every fight. It's about choosing your battles against dive. You have to choose, where am I more likely to survive? That is the battle that you choose. Left side Tracer, right side Genji Kiriko. I want to fight Tracer. Why Genji Kiriko kill me? Or rather, Genji Kiriko kill me, I don't kill them. Right? Tracer alone, it's not great, but it's still better than Genji Kiriko, right? It's the odds are still against me, but they're less against me. But on the other hand, like you take it to even the extreme. There's a like Torb and Bap next to you, and you're still afraid to take the position, even though it's a 3-on-1, not even a 1-on-1. I would take that position if it was a 1-on-1, because I know the other option is worse. 3-on-1 is full confidence. I run straight to the point. I don't care. She is the one disadvantage at Tracer. So against dive, it's about prolonging your death by choosing your battles, because there will never be 5 people together. When the Tracer's going to be on the right side, Genji's going to be above. It's about running away from almost 100% certainty of death to 50% certainty death, 30% death. It's about choosing your battles. That's all. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Awesome. It was a pleasure.
As always, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
I think I think that like all things considered, I mean this was obviously above Sensei's rank, right? So Kraandop through as per usual. This was above Sensei rank. She didn't play bad. It's like it's not like Sensei was feeding and playing like garbage. She still tried to apply the principle of like off angling and applying pressure and this and that. But it's like it's about being too afraid of taking the 1v1s when they're necessary because you can't avoid them sometimes. Hey Visa. Hey Bowman, what's up? It's hard to ego them, yeah, but it's about where do I not feed? You know, like sometimes thinking about where do I not feed for sure is a good approach when you're playing Zen against full dive. That would have been the same against Anna. At least Anna has a little bit more protection against dive. Like you sleep someone, can prolong your death by throwing a nade. You have maybe a nano that itself nano, blah blah blah. You get the point. But you know, I'm so excited you brought back Gamin4hope. Yeah, Gamin4hope is back. We're gonna start like yeah, we're gonna start. We're gonna invite him over. Invite Gamin4hope over. What's up, Gamin4hope?
Hey man, how are you?
Doing great. Doing great.
Good.
I've heard some, you know, you told me some good news. Would you like to share?
Yeah. No, I hit diamond. I slipped back after having a couple of bad games. My mental slipped, and I just hopped off afterward. So I'm real close to getting right back in there, though.
Yeah, but you're like playing in diamond for like a few days, right? It wasn't just like you know, like 1 hour and that's it. Hit diamond.
No, I stayed in diamond for a bit. Yep.
Okay, that's good. You know, that's already good. I'll be honest. I also kind of like look at your stream because I was curious because you know sometimes because you also made a you also made a video about the session that we had, and some of the comments said like, are you actually going to apply these things when you play, or like yeah, you're not actually applying the things, you know? And so I was curious. I was like, is he actually applying the feedback, right?
Yeah.
And so I joined. I looked. Like, yeah, you were applying the feedback. You were actually doing significantly well. You played pretty well. Did you play perfect? Of course not. But to
No, of
expect
course not.
to expect for you, like after just this coaching session, to all of a sudden have everything in order for like every bubble perfection. No, but it's about like doing more. The way you use your bubbles at the beginning was way better. Like the way you got charged is way better. The way you push with the bubbles was way better. The way you disengage was way better. Right?
Yeah, I felt like it was a lot better. I definitely am seeing an improvement for sure. A lot higher damage, a lot better eliminations, a little higher deaths because I'm still figuring out when to. I think like it's one of my bigger problems right now is now I'm overstaying, kind of the pendulum swinging the other direction. But yeah, no, I think I'm playing a lot better.
Yeah, you are, and I've noticed it. So, we can have. So what we can do here, right, is we can have like a quick follow up on a bot on a Zarya, and then we can move into live coaching with Ramatra if that's something that you would like to do.
Yeah.
Because you do play also Ramatra. I still think you should stick to Zarya most of the time, but
the only time I ever play Ram is when Zarya is banned. That's it. Otherwise, I play Zarya.
And how often does she get banned? I know it's a pretty popular ban, but like, how often does she actually get banned in your games?
I mean, I obviously I don't have like an actual number, but I would say probably like 20% of the time. So it's not common at this point.
Okay, so
not nearly as common as last season. Last season it was basically 60 to 70% of my games she was banned, but yeah, no, definitely not now, especially with streamer mode on. As soon as people so it was weird for a while with streamer mode off, people were banning Zarya on my team. It was really bizarre.
Because
anyway,
it's you? Because it's you?
Yeah, because they're like, oh, it's this guy. We gotta troll this dude. So.
Okay, I get that. Okay, so let's actually work on Zarya. Let's drop Ramat. Let's continue working on Zarya because you know, like I observed your stream, you are doing the things well. I still want to kind of hammer these things down. And there's another thing that I noticed that I would like you to work on. I didn't mention it last time, but it's a pretty big problem.
Sure. Yeah, I'm locked in. Whatever you want to do, I'm good.
Can you send me a code of Zarya?
Yeah,
You did. You actually did send me. You did send me. Let me check.
I think I did. It's
Yeah.
possible that I didn't.
Here's
Yeah, no, that last one. It was a loss at
Awkward is
Colosseo.
pathetic.
Yeah,
He thinks
that one.
just
I definitely think
because
that's
he
the
goes to
one
the
for
gym,
sure
He's the
to look
best
at.
human on earth.
Okay, so let's just take a look. I want to show you. I mean, I hope I can find that example. I'm pretty sure I can find an example of what, like a noticeable problem you have. Can you see the screen?
I am sure that I can once I click the button here. Let me get it pulled up here.
All right.
And adouts. Yes, I can in fact see it now.
First of all,
Awkward is pathetic.
what do you think
He
about the
thinks
bubble?
Just because he goes to the gym, he's
That
the
was a little
best
early.
human on earth.
Yeah, or like early. Yeah, you're right. Early. Well, how could have you done it better?
If I go forward a little bit more, either apply more pressure where they're going to look at me and shoot. But I also had full HP, so it was just
No,
just
it was fine to bubble on the full HP. The reason why it was fine because they're all shooting at this tiny choke that you guys are pushing through. So you have to just like walk here. If you walk here and bubble, they all shoot you because they're naturally shooting over there because that's where your team is.
right.
Trying to,
Right.
you know,
Okay.
stop damage to the choke. But that's just a one step forward. 30% is not bad. Could have been more. This was a good root bubble. Really good bubble. Yeah. What do you think? Good bubble for the to charge and be more aggressive. But the question is, why aren't you more aggressive here? You pop a bubble.
Honestly, I kept getting bursted every time I walked around the corner. My nerves were if I walked around that corner without an extra bubble, I was worried it was gonna go very poorly for me.
Okay, just looking at the screen, who has the advantage?
I mean, we do. Yeah, just looking at the stats that you can see in the upper left, their health is low. And just even without looking at that, like what's directly in front of me, the Queen's low. They just used Immortality.
Yeah, they also, yes.
And Shift. So
they used Shift. They used the knife on you. Bap used Immortality. Quinn is running away. You have 2 supports behind you, I'm assuming? 1?
Yeah.
Good enough. Wait, maybe 2. I don't know where the second one is. Whatever. But yeah, you push here. You click a bubble. What you should have done? Whoop! Walk here. Beam.
especially once she moves out of Immort. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the fight would probably be over at that time. Like if you just walk here with a bubble and you just keep beaming, there's not much you can do.
Got it. Okay.
If you realize you can't get the kill from the left, that's fine. But you can disengage from there. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I need to keep walking.
Yep. So like.
Yep, I see it.
So
it's almost like I've developed this habit of like, and I can see what it is. It's that I have no bubbles. I don't trust the team to actually keep me up, even though I have the majority of my HP. I need to walk forward and just do some damage here. Like, there's no reason for me to back off.
So you're
pathetic.
correct, but let me.
Just because he goes to the gym, he's the best human
So
on Earth.
we said last time. I said no bubbles. You play more passive, right?
Sure.
And I said it like in a very literal sense of things, but that's just like to get these things in mind in your head so you don't end up feeding.
Sure. Yeah.
But now what we're going to do, like now you need to have the understanding. Just because you don't have a bubble doesn't mean that you disengage. Doesn't mean that you stop pushing. It depends on how much of an advantage you have. Like here, technically you have no bubbles, but there's not like use the bubble here. There's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. They lost their Junker Queen. They're obviously running away. No one is actually pressuring you besides Freya, and you have 2 supports healing you. 2 supports healing. Literally, all you have to do here is click W. No chance you die. Very high chance of you getting a kill, just because you have an advantage.
Makes perfect sense.
Right?
Yep.
Bubbles just give you an advantage because usually you would, when you have a bubble, it means you have more defense. You have more advantage. Therefore, that's why you push with bubbles.
Right.
But on the other hand, if they're low HP and you're a lot of HP, you don't need a bubble.
It's still an advantage.
You still advantage,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. The bubble isn't the only advantage you have. There's more to it than that. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you should have pressed forward. So you see, you have a big advantage, but you don't press forward. And that's something that I've noticed you do in the stream itself. However, like on the bright side, you got tons of value. You kept your charge up, and you didn't feed, right? It just didn't maximize value. That's all. It's not like how the way you played is bad. It's that it could have been better.
It could have been better. Yeah.
And the second thing that you finally I found the example. What I was looking for, right, is that I've noticed that sometimes you just fall asleep. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. You just fall asleep,
man.
yeah, but you fall, and that happens pretty frequently. And also, it happens very often at payload and push maps. So, like moving objective maps, it happens to you very often. So what will happen is that you will see enemies, and enemies will be in range, but you will still not shoot them for whatever reason. It's like your processing of what you want to do next, which is okay.
Too long. Yeah.
You want to think about what you want to do next, but when you focus on what you want to do next, you still do damage and apply pressure. That will still open up opportunities for you. So what I mean by that is, am I telling you should have stayed here and beamed? Obviously not, because you have no bubbles and there are 3 people and Zarya had 1 more bubble, right?
Right.
But you drop here, beam. Go, like, walk here, beam, shoot, right clicks, whatever it may be. Beam, I don't care what you do. Anything to apply pressure while you're thinking. Even when you're thinking,
rather than just standing there.
Even when you're thinking, you just default, your autopilot should be, I am doing damage.
That makes sense. I'm with you.
And that happens so often. At 3 different occasions that I stopped by to look, like half of a map that you play, you had long periods of time where you just paused for too long. No damage. Look, looking around.
Right,
yeah, looking around. Now, but in all of these 3 seconds, you could have done damage.
Yeah,
you could have maybe forced the bubble. I like this target priority, by the way. Okay, I like this. See what I mean? Look at it. You see that? Do you see that long pause? Look. You stop.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking.
Here, you stop. Like, let's count. Here's 47. 1 minute 47. Notice.
I think it's a full 5 seconds of doing nothing.
Yeah, four and a half.
So I was close.
Yeah, you're 4 seconds of doing nothing. You have to understand, like, 4 seconds doesn't sound like a lot of time, but in an active team fight, it's a lot of time, and it's tons of damage.
It is.
You could have done like 400 damage to somebody.
Right. Some of the cooldowns are 4 seconds.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking. You have these long pauses, and they happen so frequently. Because, I mean, you might be thinking, like, what is the next move? What I want to do? How do I want to play? Which is, yeah, that's how you want to think. But in that buffer time, when you're thinking, your autopilot should still be, I am beaming.
That makes sense. Yep.
Good push overall. Pretty happy. Yeah. Good. Like this a lot. Pretty good. Exactly how to utilize bubbles. I like this a lot as well. I don't know why he pulled you. Do you think he could have done something here to win, maybe?
Yeah, well, I should have stayed on the Baptiste. He used Immort, and for some reason I walked away. Like, as soon as I saw him do that, I'm like, why didn't I just kill the Immort and then kill him? He doesn't get away.
Yeah, but also when he doesn't have immortality, he could have thrown a grab over here. You catch Tracer and Zarya, or just catch Zarya. Doesn't matter. You kill her for sure.
Yeah,
I could have just grabbed. Whoa.
Yeah, that was like the intrusive thoughts took over moment. I don't know what happened there.
That's fine. What do you think about what do you think about grabbing here? Just a random question.
I mean, it's probably better than doing nothing, which is what I keep doing. But
well, you're not really doing nothing. You're shooting some right clicks. You're holding the corner. You're fine. I don't think you're doing nothing.
I don't hate it. I worry about follow up in my head. I mean, I've got reasonably hard charge. After this next bubble, I have really high charge.
You're
I think
correct.
At that point, I probably should have. Yeah.
You're correct, Gamin. There's no point to grab here, but there's no follow up. You just grab. Even if you grab 4 people here, don't kill anybody. Why? There's no follow up. You see where your team is. Just a trick question.
I see. Trying to catch me off guard. I see
Yeah.
what's going on.
You wouldn't want to grab here because there's no follow up.
Right.
And they have all their cooldowns. This I like. This here is way better. Why? Because the enemy's already overextended. You have a harder charge. Your team is somewhat nearby. They also utilize the grab, which means when they use the grab, the enemies are naturally gonna feel more confident, push more aggressive. Oh, they're aggressive. Boom, catch them off guard. Even you just getting a kill was pretty good. I like how you utilize the corner. See it again? Gaming, you see it again? Look.
Yeah,
Pause,
right
pause, pause.
Taking in my surroundings,
Yeah.
checking out the scenery. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like looking for ants, looking for diamonds, whatever. I know you're scared there's a window here, but on the other hand, like you see that your Freya is Soj is fighting. Sojin is fighting, which means people are shooting at her. People are shooting at her means that you can peek here. Nobody's gonna be shooting at you.
Right, and it would be they'd have to swing out into the open if they wanted to shoot me with the angle of that window. So I'm
Yeah.
not sure why I was so afraid of it from where I was.
Exactly, but like even a BAP shooting at your Sojin, you can just literally pick him and you still beam him down because he's not shooting at you.
Yeah, I'm
But
tracking
it's
with you.
but it's again these like long pauses.
Yeah, in between there, I see it.
Don't like the routing, but it's fine. It's best case scenario, whatever. I mean, like the best thing you could have done at that situation, I think. Good beam. Here's a push with a bubble. And also sometimes, but that's also a little thing. You sometimes reload for no reason. That sometimes happens.
Yeah, I get that a lot. It's a horrible habit from Apex. I reloaded all the time before I played Overwatch, and I just haven't been able to break it.
But that habit correlates exactly to the fact that you're doing nothing. So, like, what I mean by that,
Right.
because you're doing nothing, you give yourself the legitimacy to reload. Because, like, I am doing nothing, might as well reload. But the idea is not to do nothing. Beam.
Together.
Yeah. So, like, here, instead of reloading, it's like, let's keep beaming. Because I want to beam, I want to damage.
Ammo still, yeah.
Yeah, you might be thinking, okay, what's the next move? Like, I don't know where the enemies are. Let me see where they are. Let me, like, figure out what cover I want to use. Oh, do I have cooldowns? Maybe you're processing information, which is okay. But while you're processing the information, can I do damage? And the answer is yes, because they're relatively close by. So instead of reloading, you could have kept doing damage in the meantime. Now, I'm not saying you should not reload ever. Obviously, like, it would be...
Sure.
You know, but like in an active fight and you're in beam range, just beam.
Yeah, there's no reason to waste the time.
What are you doing right now?
Nothing.
I could have went to
Literally nothing.
Yeah, get some charge. What are you afraid of? You're like, my team isn't there. Yes, but neither the enemy team. Half them are in spawn.
Right. Even if I'm just poking out with some right clicks or gathering some energy, it would be better than doing nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, and also you have the perk. You could actually go up here. So you still maintain distance.
I always forget about that sometimes. I couldn't tell you why.
It's an amazing ability.
Throws me off.
It's an amazing
really
ability.
Is.
Nice bubble. Again, you see the nothing.
Yeah, I see it.
That was a little bit.
Yeah, I'm literally turning around and walking away. Not looking at them at all.
I mean, I like what you're trying to do with a tracer. It's not that big of a deal, but
trying to keep her off angle.
Yeah. But still, you see this like hole of spinning around and doing nothing.
Yeah, gathering it's literally like I'm just gathering information.
Yeah. So like,
but not also doing damage. Like that's the problem. It's nothing wrong with the information. It's that I need to be doing something else.
Yeah. The point is,
the first time I think I've seen myself turn around for it too, which was weird.
So what I'm saying is that it's okay for you to process and figure out what the hell's happening, but while you're doing it, try to shoot. Like just like as a autopilot idea. You don't have to consciously think about who can I kill, etc., but like have some pushback. Enemies are like the reason why you're thinking so hard about what's like where is everyone is because you're getting overwhelmed. People are just pushing you like from all sides. They're applying a lot of pressure. And the only way for you to like have even better thinking and have better understanding what the hell is going on is push them back. Beam them so they stop pushing for a second, so you can breathe for a second.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So these are like the main things that I like to work with you on today. Not being AFK in between whatever, like not falling asleep, and not taking I have no bubbles, therefore I need to be passive. You still want to continue beaming and see, okay, I don't have bubbles, but do they have anything? Do they not have, like, do they still have an advantage? Yes, let's push. Okay?
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm with you.
Great. Let's get to it.
Pull up Overwatch and I'll stream it for you here in just a sec.
By the way, anonymous gifter, thank you for gifting 3 subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know that I don't talk to chat too much in the coaching session, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. I think I've got it streaming there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do it. So we're still working.
Awkward is pathetic.
We're still
He
working
thinks
on, like,
just
you
because
know,
he goes
get
to the gym,
charged,
he's
but it
the
seems like you're
best
doing
human
pretty
on
well.
Earth.
Get charged with bubbles. Next set of bubbles, I have it. Try to force cooldowns, and then I capitalize them with mine. But I think for the most part, you've been doing it pretty well. You know? Now we combine it with, just because I don't have bubble, doesn't mean that I initially play passive. I mean, I do play passive if they're pushing and I don't have bubble and I'm in danger. But like if I killed 1 or 2, or like I see they're low HP, just because I don't have bubble doesn't mean that I can't push.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the no AFK part. While I'm thinking, I'm beaming. I'm shooting right click, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Field, thank you for the Prime for the 12 months. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. I think that if you get to Masters, I think a lot of people will be really annoyed. You know?
Why do you say that?
Well, I think that you have become this, like, symbol of I can't improve, you know, like, and you know, obviously through the content that people have made about you and the way kind of it played out. I mean, yeah, I think it will piss a lot of people off, and that, you know, that's also should kind of like be so funny.
Incentivize me.
Yeah, incentivize, because like all these people say I cannot improve, I suck, I'm doomed forever. I rank up, and like these you can always like be like, hey dude, I'm Masters, what rank are you? They're gonna be like, I'm the guy that doesn't improve, but I'm higher ranked than you. Oh my god, that feels bad. That must suck.
Yeah, that must suck. Exactly. Yeah. No, I think that'll be an interesting moment for sure.
Yeah.
Because I think there are a lot of people. Number one, it'll kind of make them rub their nose in their own crap for a bit. And the other is what you're talking about for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely think you can hit Masters. Like, and I think that being Grandmaster is definitely not out of the question. Like,
yeah, I think it's all achievable. I just need time and I need to focus. That's been a lot of it. Is I just haven't taken advice well and focused on myself. So,
I mean, I've coached so many people. I've coached thousands of people at this point in time, right?
Oh yeah.
Trust me. I mean, you are like, I've had people who refuse to improve. It doesn't happen very often. It doesn't happen very often.
Sure.
It's like maybe out of thousands, maybe it was like 10. But it's something about the approach, mostly the approach. It's not that they suck. It's like the approach itself.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Did not realize the hook range was quite that far forward.
It's fine. You got free charge, but you should have not been that aggressive, especially when Roto was walking you.
Yeah, I was a little too far forward. That hook range always throws me off.
Yeah, just so think about it. If it throws you off and you just feel like getting hooked randomly, just rather be safe than sorry. Keep a little bit more distant. That's all.
Yep. Yeah. Play on the side of caution.
Saved his life. Yeah, good. I think you can beat him. Never mind, you can't beat him.
Pocketed by a
yeah,
life weaver.
exactly.
Shoot.
When the Zen was charging up the right click, you use your bubble after he shot already. Make sure you time it when he's charging
a little bit earlier.
Yeah. You had the right idea in mind, just didn't have enough charge to do anything. Took you like years to kill Zen because he had no.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that was a little better. Care hook. No bubbles, they're pushing forward. Keep more distance, You're gonna get pushed. As long as they keep pushing, you keep more distance. Nice. Nice.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. That was alright. I think you're slightly greedy with like not using the bubble there, but it's fine. Keep applying pressure. This Hanzo is trolling actually. Never mind.
Oh, jeez, what the heck?
It's fine.
I honestly thought he was in the room. I didn't realize he walked back. That was my fault.
Let
Stop
me
paying attention.
Let me ask you something. How do you think you would have had significantly easier time not only not dying but also getting kills?
Cover?
No, just if
Probably
you went to the
if I
high
went back
ground.
and looked at it.
If you went to the high ground there, if you just went to the high ground, not much they could have done. This guy's gonna be forced to use Transcendent, probably. No. High ground, stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. Yeah, here you can beam them, and they'll be forced to contest you. Good. Could have kept the stairs. Who could have contested you? Just a soldier there. Think about it. Do you actually lose to a soldier there? Probably not.
Yeah.
You had a really good angle on the stairs. Do you have cover? Yeah, it's a free 1v1 against soldiers. So you don't need to be in front of the point. Because they have a lot of burst and poke damage, you actually don't want to be in front of people.
That makes sense.
Alright, charge yourself up a bit. Well, let them shoot. It's fine. Bring this back. Good. Do you have bubbles?
Yeah, no, and I left my support to LOS.
Yeah.
Couldn't do anything for me.
As soon as you use 2 bubbles and you kind of like overextending in front of all the people, you definitely didn't have an advantage because there was nothing really happening. Therefore, should have just moved back. Nice, good bubble. Why'd he die?
I stayed too long. I was trying to touch the point because I knew if I die there, they would lose the point.
Yeah, you overextended. It was fine to touch the point, but you could have kind of circled around the pillar at the very least to use the cover. The little tiny pillar. Would have it helped you? Well, more than being in open space. Focus on the attack. Right now, you're playing way too aggressive in front of them. Try to avoid being in direct line of sight. Always try to look for some like low angle from the left, low angle from the right. You know,
Okay.
you can't face these characters. They're like they have a lot of range, a lot of burst damage. By the time you close the distance, you're gonna be dead. You have to move from cover to cover.
Right. Don't give them the opportunity to actually shoot you as you walk up.
Yeah. Initially, you want to be in front of them to charge to get yourself some charge.
Right. But then after that, it's
After that, it's
Yeah,
from
sure,
cover to cover, and you slowly creep up on them, from cover to cover to cover, and slow, but getting closer.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I can say at least you're doing damage all the time. I mean, there's no moment that you fell asleep.
I've been trying not to take a nap.
Yeah.
I slept well enough last night. We should be okay.
Yeah. But like you're overdoing it sometimes because you're trying to do damage all the time. You're like, I need to damage all the time, and then you don't use cover, and then you don't hide, and you overextend, right? We need to find the balance. However, it's fine to work on one thing. It's not that big of a deal. You're messing it up because that's how you learn. You do it on the extreme version, and then you tone it down.
Right. You work your way backwards. That's a Reinhardt.
Yeah, I thought you could drop him off the map there. Here you push. He's pull back, which means you have an advantage, which means you can literally just run. Great. One more. Great. And now, I want you to play from the left side. From the left side. Okay, you don't need to play from there, so you have a big advantage, but you have no bubble, and you're in... Yeah. Now you can push. You got heal. Let's go. Fantastic. Keep pushing. You have a big advantage. Keep pushing. Great. Love it. That was great. That was fantastic. When I said left side, I meant like go from the left room so you can catch people off guard and not face the Reinhardt, like this
over
room,
there.
yeah. But it's what he did was fine because the Reinhardt was low. Go forward. Already, like charge up, let them shoot at you. Don't let them cross the bridge for free. Let's make a move.
Oh, this is yep.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Surprise. Surprise.
Yep, surprise. It was a little jump scare.
You know, at least it's a trade, you know? Would have been more sad if he didn't die.
Yeah, that was like the most sane Rhine player I've ever seen.
Yeah, got your one. No. Okay, go Hagen. You need to let it right click here.
Nope.
Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Great bubble. One more. Fantastic. Now you keep beaming them. Advantage. Advantage. Let's move. Ash killed 2. Ryan is purple. Let's make a move. Kill this guy. What is he doing? Great. Make a move. Forward. There's no space for free, as they say. Nothing's free. Maybe for you, prayer is free. You know? You can pray for it. Go get some bubbles. Let's go get some bubbles. Let's get charge up. No, not like just literally stand in front of them. You don't have to be on the high ground or anything. High ground is okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Could be. Fantastic. This guy's dead. Goodbye. Next. Fantastic. Took you a little bit too long. I mean, fight is over. What I want to do is literally I want to go here. Here was where I want to go after the fight was over.
Well, like literally standing in the middle. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and shoot. Get some bubble. Let them shoot at you. Don't let them touch for free. Don't give them switch for free. Like here. Stand, shoot, right clicks. Let them shoot at you a bit. Charge up your bubbles. Don't overextend though. Don't cross don't cross that line. Here, get close to cover. Get back, they're moving back. They're pressing way too far forward. Great. Okay, I like this. They're using Transcendence, which means what?
We have an advantage.
He's gonna shatter, by the way.
Yeah, I'm watching that. Where is
If
he
he charges your backline, doesn't matter. Just beam the rest. It's free kills all the way over here. Here we go. No bubble, low HP, disadvantage. Now advantage, they died, the turrets are dead. Let's go. Pressure, they're low, they have no supports. Fantastic. I like the movement. Yeah, it was, but I like it, you know, like, yeah, was it good? No, but I like that you're being more aggressive. It's easier to tone it down. Fine.
Yeah, easier to walk backwards at this point.
You played the last few fights pretty good.
Thank you.
All right, walk into them, let them shoot you. Boom, boom, boom. Walk into these fire tricks with a bubble. Don't be afraid. A little bit here. No bubble. Love it. This guy's dead for sure. For sure. Nice. Keep it up. You got this. Oh, wait. There you go. Got it. What was the issue there? It's a tiny issue.
Stay too long.
You didn't necessarily overextend. How could have you killed the Reaper?
Right click when he came out of Wraith?
Nope.
Maybe?
No. The problem is that you separated your bubble from the reload. And then, when you had your bubble, where she couldn't kill you, were reloading. Instead, you could have reloaded and then bubble and then beam him down. Because he wouldn't have life still. No, it's like a niche thing. Careful, careful.
Okay, holy crap.
By the way, you're overextend. Like, you're trying to get charge, but you get too close. You don't need to get that close. They poke you. Just bubble. Don't get that close when you're trying to farm bubbles. Here, like, walk midway to the hallway. Let him fire strike, let him do his thing. Here, go up, and that's it. Here, you bubble. Here. Yeah. Here, now you're safe. You're fine. Another one. That's fine. Good grab. Nice. Nice. Huge. Pretty good grab. But you see, you don't have to overextend to farm bubbles. They'll still shoot at you. Just peek around the corner. Don't run in their face. Also, when you run in their face, it's kind of obvious.
Sure.
No fade, by the way. What is she doing? Goodbye.
I'm going out.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
point,
it's
taking
fine.
my,
He has
taxi.
shatter. He has shatter. He has shatter. Good bubble. Good bubble. Nice. Good attack.
Yeah, second round. That second round was much better.
Way better. Way better. I like this. I like this a lot.
Thank you.
You're playing way too aggressive, but I like it because it's gonna be easier to tone down.
Yeah.
I mean, look, listen.
Going the other direction though. Yeah.
Listen, you always have charge. You press on the advantages. You constantly do damage. Problem is you're just overextending. You're like the way you farm your bubbles, you overextend a little bit too much. In fights, you overextend just a little bit too much. Like, but that's all. But the rest, you're doing pretty good.
Thank you.
The eye will not fail. The hand will not flinch. I better pull his weight this time. I'm selling for shit parts.
So here, if I was you, I mean, I was trying to learn, and I'm noticing that I have 10 deaths. What I would tell myself, pretty simple. Let's keep doing what I am doing. Just tone down the aggression a little bit. 10%.
Right.
That's it. 10%. So whenever I try to form my bubbles, 10% a little bit more distance. When I'm trying to push into the enemies, 10% a little bit less deep. Good. Nice. Let him fire strike you. Okay. Try to fool you, but his teammates were shooting at you. Nice. Nice. Keep applying pressure, doing great. Advantage, advantage, advantage. Let's move. You got healed. Let's make a move. Perfect. That's it. That's your round. Oh, nice save. Nice, nice. Bridge. Go forward. Go forward. Continue pressure. Yeah, careful. Don't overextend. Don't overextend here. Because you're not in support line of sight. Keep beaming. Keep range. Keep maximum range distance. Beam range. More no fade. Never mind. You can't really kill her to supports. Careful. No bubble, right? Pressure. Pressure. Who's that guy? What is he doing? Nice.
Yeah, I die here though because I stayed too long. Okay.
Why did you die here though?
Because I was out of my support solo S didn't have bubbles to compensate for it.
Because you got tunnel vision on the front. You didn't pay attention that Reinhardt literally charged into your back line, and the supports were just like trying to peel each other and help against the Reinhardt.
Yep.
You just didn't turn around. You didn't pay attention to what was happening behind you. That's all. The rest was good. I think you played a little bit too aggressive, but it was fine. It's just that you paid attention to what was happening behind you. You have time. Don't worry about it. You have time. Have time. Nice. He's gonna wall. He's gonna wall. Never mind. Okay, that's the best thing you could have done here.
Yep. I could have actually grabbed upward and pulled it to the on high ground.
You're right.
Into exposed space.
You should have done that. I think the Ryan would still just walk in it and shield because that would have been the correct play. But fine. Yeah, it's fine.
But it would have been a little more out of the box and harder to predict.
Yeah. The only reason, by the way, you're losing this game, or like you still haven't lost, but right now you're quote unquote losing, is simply because you dive too much. You die 4 times less this game, you win convincingly, right? But it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal because like next game you
it's
can
part of the learning.
Yeah, exactly. Next game you're like, okay, I played pretty good in terms of aggression, did tons of damage, got tons of grabs, got tons of value, but I died a little bit too much. If I die less, I win the game. So what we're gonna do? We're still gonna play the same, just tone down the aggression by 10%. That's all.
Yeah.
You can still definitely hold defense. 2 minutes, 3 minutes 20 seconds.
3 minutes 20. Yeah. That's good to know. Didn't know you could do that. That knockup perk is so crazy.
Yeah, because here you can utilize the high ground so much. You farm your beam, you go high ground, you just beam the backline because you're gonna get stuck here. Like you easily
Rather than get
bypass
stuck
the
on
Reinhardt.
corner or right in here.
Yeah, you bypass the Reinhardt shield easily. That way.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to start on the high ground. Just drop regularly because you know they're gonna be shooting down, and then you can jump
That's
back
true.
up if you want to.
Yeah, do that. Yep.
He's not gonna fire strike you. I knew it.
Yeah, I know he's not. Yeah, he's not. But his team keeps shooting me anyway.
Nice, just stand here. You're doing good. Perfect. Nice bubble. Very good bubble. Careful. Great. High ground. Right click high ground. Above you. Yep. Let's make a move here. Love it. Careful. Don't overextend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You did your like you were as aggressive as you could have been. Pretty good. Pressure. Careful, you have no bubble.
Yeah, this was dumb.
Yeah, you
I
overextended.
should have left the rim.
Yeah, I mean,
If I'd walked back down main and my LOS my support so I don't die there.
yeah.
That death may have actually thrown that. We'll see.
Also, you can't make that aggressive of a play with no charge. If you have no charge, you can't get a kill.
Yeah, you're not gonna do anything except tickle him. I'm with you.
Yeah. I would have been okay with that play, still not, but more okay with that play if you just had charge. You can right click up, you kill the Genji next time.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Well, he stays here anyway, so maybe we get to.
You have advantage. Press forward. Ignore Reinhardt. Who cares about him?
Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. What can I do?
This. Right click and
yep.
get away.
That's just yep. Holy cow, this guy wants me out of the game. I'll walk back to point, probably die with it, but that's okay. Yeah, there were just a lot of times where I overextended and lost the game for it.
Yeah, it's just the 14th death. That's all. He just died too many times. He died the most in the server. Should never happen on thing, but it's okay. It's like it's part of the learning at the end of the day.
Yeah, 100%.
So we're gonna have another game, and all you're gonna do is I'm gonna play the same. You just this time I'm gonna make sure I'm not feeding. That's all you tell yourself. This time I'll play the same, like try to play the same aggression, just tone down it a little bit, because because you did get tons of value out of the aggression. The problem is that you overextended and then threw it down the bin. You know, you made a really good aggressive play, and then because you overextended or stayed too long, okay, I made a good aggressive play, but now I am punished for it because I stayed too long or overextended. That's all. So go again.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. Can you give me 2 minutes?
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
right back.
Yeah.
Is that cool? Yeah.
Fat Fairy, thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Good limit testing. Yeah, it's exactly how you call it. It's limit testing. It's true. But like the next game, I actually expected to be better. So now he took it to the extreme. But on the other hand, what did we notice, right? What did we notice? Gamin4hope didn't stop beaming a single second. Great. The Gamin4hope constantly had charge. Great. Gamin4hope was overextending and feeding. Not great, but at least the things that I've told him to work on, he's implementing. What do you think of the POV videos from pros? Do you think they're useful to improve in ranked? Sure. They play ranked, yeah. They really improved from last time. Yeah, it really did. It really did. Beaming for hope. Super pro. I don't know. I don't know why people like, dude. Out of all the people who play Overwatch, it's fair. Like he's a pretty, you know, he's implementing the feedback. I mean, at least he doesn't believe in Elo Hell like half of the community. There's that.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am back now.
All right, you can queue up. Somebody said something in the chat, and it's a really good way to look at it. That's what we call limit testing. That's what you did. Limit testing.
Yeah, figuring out where your limits are. Yeah, by definition, I agree.
All right. Yeah, and I would like to vote Eichenwald, actually.
Yeah, that's. I'm not a huge fan of Atlas. I'm still figuring it out, but
I think Eichenwald is gonna be way harder to play Zarya. That's why I want to play
than the
him.
other two, 100%. Yep.
No,
Particularly
yes.
second point. Yeah, it was looking like we were gonna get outvoted there by the system, but hey, that's right.
Select your hero.
All right. So, yeah, I'm Gamin4hope. I'm solo queuing. I don't have awkward in my ear. What happens next? What do you tell yourself?
Choose heroes to ban.
I need to be getting charged and doing damage.
Right.
Simply.
Yeah, I mean, getting getting charge, doing damage. But I did it last time. Did you succeed at those things?
Yeah, but I didn't. I died too much, so I need to tone it down just a titch.
Exactly. So it has been working, except that I just overdid it. You know?
Yep.
Played
Took
too much.
it too far to the extreme.
Exactly. So now that was my limit testing. That's I was testing how much I can actually get away with. I didn't get away with it. Tone it down.
Right.
That's what you tell yourself.
Yep.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
Wait, what do you mean? I've never coached a Zarya on Gibraltar. Who said that? I've never coached Zarya on Gibraltar. People don't play Zarya on Gibraltar because again, it's a fucking it's again this fucking whole thing. You can't play Zarya in high ground maps. Yeah, you can. It's just harder, but you can. It's like you need to play Diva Monkey in Gibraltar. Yeah, but your Diva is ass. And also, sorry, I was talking to my chat about something. And also,
No, yeah, you're good.
on the second point, Gibraltar now with the new Zarya perk. Yeah, easy work.
Oh, yeah, certain point. Eichenwald. Yeah.
No,
100%.
not Eichenwald. I'm talking about Gibraltar. Because
you are talking about Gibraltar. Okay.
People never picked Zarya in Gibraltar because it's like a high ground map. Not that I believe that you should play it, but with this perk, you can get anywhere. Should have used the bubble there for the right click. Get another one. Let's go.
Gonna have to get walled.
Against right clicks, you're always using it too late. Pay attention. Pressure. You had the right idea going left. You would have probably cut this in.
There's so many walls.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
yeah. You're doing fine. Keep applying pressure though. Pressure. They need to reload here. Pressure.
I should have seen that one coming.
I think you were gonna be okay. What is the problem with that play?
I probably should have backed off a little bit sooner. I just went in and there was two people behind me.
When you're sleeping in enemy territory, what do you think is gonna happen?
They're all gonna turn and burst me.
Exactly. Therefore, it's a big disadvantage. Pull back first and then figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, reassess, go back in.
You tunnel vision. You saw Ana, like, yeah, I want to kill Ana, but no, can't kill Ana. Get charge. Keep beaming. Help Ana, of course. Great bubble. Great. Backline now. Backline. Nice. If you need to solo grab, you can solo grab. If you don't need to, that's also fine. Pressure. You have big advantage. I like this. I really like this. I mean, really good. Don't forget about your perk. I like this fight a lot, man. I like this fight a lot. Good stuff.
Thanks.
You do it right now. Get the castle. Go take the castle. Stand on top of the castle. Literally on top of the castle. On the edge, of course. You're gonna be in line of sight. Zen behind you, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, go take the top castle. Top castle. Top right. Top right. Yeah, here.
Right here? Yeah.
Yeah. They're probably gonna try to take it. Just make sure you disengage right on time.
No, they're gonna have a hard time. They don't have a tank.
Get back. You have no bubble, and there are 4 people in front of you. He helped you out by getting. He helped you out already. If he doesn't kick you there, I think you die. There's a Zen behind you. He's trolling. Yeah. He's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dead. Nice. This cast that he's trolling. Great. Nice trolling. Great! Now you disengage because you don't need to be in their spawn. Who cares about them? Let them stay in spawn. I mean, when you're shooting, just get a bubble in. Get back! Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh yeah, wall. Yep.
And also there's literally no purpose of you walking that room. Zero. You cannot get a kill. You are likely to die.
Fair enough. Yep.
Overextended. Pay attention. Nice. They used these ultis and nothing happened. Get charged. Let's make a move. Lovely. Nice bubble. Pressure. Advantage. Still pressure. Doesn't mean that you have to push, but just like pressure on the corner here. Nice. Zen behind you, by the way. What do you think about the grab?
Maybe a little greedy.
Very greedy. There's no point. They're just sitting in spawn, right?
I died here.
Yeah, if they're sitting,
shooting, though.
if you use coalescence and you see they don't die from coalescence, it's because they're sitting in spawn. Let them stay in spawn. Let them walk outside and then grab.
Got it. Yeah.
Get some charge. Around the corner, you pop your bubble. Nice. Pressure. Nice, good job. Playing a lot better. A lot better.
Thank you.
Are you making mistakes? Sure, but 10 times better than last time. Last game, I mean.
Switching sides.
Yep, there they go. That's kind of what I thought. Their tank left. So
I just go another one.
yeah.
You know, we cry about the losses that somebody leaves, but sometimes we take the free wins as well. Balances out. For every time somebody leaves
does.
on your team, somebody on the enemy team also leaves. So
Yep. There we go. They've all left. So
halftime for another one, yeah.
oh yeah, 100%. I've got time. Yep.
Easy work. That's what we call easy work, man.
Yeah, that was a good one. I will always take a free win.
Second.
Select a map.
You can do Midtown. I think Midtown will be better. Do Midtown.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did. Okay. When I say it will be better, I mean it will be worse. Therefore,
Right.
it will be better
my
for you.
practice.
Yeah. Never
Yeah,
mind.
well, we tried.
Select your hero.
Isn't Midtown a great Zarya map? Yeah, but also New Queen's Creed. Midtown, you have to work on the second point against the high ground. And the first point attack is a little bit more difficult, and it's good for practice. First point attack is fairly difficult for Zarya. Second point attack and defense are not amazing. Third point's a little bit easy.
True.
Well, Zarya's in ban.
Nope, Zarya's not banned.
So you, before every game, before every time you log into match, you have to remind yourself, what am I working on actually? Like, what is it that I want to work on this game?
Playing aggressively and not dying. So, finding that fine line between continuing to press W like I have been and not dying for it. So backing off just a tiny bit sooner.
Exactly. This is the first time I've seen Awkward live. Good to have you here, guys. So, Gamin4hope ranked up the diamond. He stayed in diamond for quite some time, which I think is a peak for him to stay in diamond for quite some time. He dropped to plat 1, but he's gonna work his way out diamond, back diamond, and I'm very confident he can hit mid diamond, not in pretty short time. I want to be a little more quiet this game.
Okay.
Good push.
Yeah.
Good push. There's a 10 behind you, by the way. Nice bubble. I like how you waited and just instantly panicked because you were native. It was really nice. It was a good idea. Like, you couldn't have not expected for them to not shoot that. Like the bubble here. Nice. Playing pretty good. Nothing dies, but you're still getting the advantage in this fight.
Yeah, yep. Fair enough.
Winnable.
If I can get there. Ugh.
It's fine,
What?
it's fine.
How did? That is
Fine,
so
it's
weird
fine.
that it went to the Juno.
Keep applying pressure. Grab here would have been really nice.
I felt like I had too low charge and not enough follow up from the team to compensate.
Your team was fairly behind you. Same thing. Could have grabbed there.
Cooldowns. Yeah, no, I just
Here,
died, like-
yeah, you're overthinking the grab. You're holding it for too long. 3 people are in front of you. Your team is relatively close. Just pull the trigger.
Okay.
Because I told you last time that you grabbed for like no reason, you're overthinking it now. Is it a good grab? Is it a good grab? Don't worry about it too much. Nice grab. Straightforward. Nice grab. Good job. Good fight.
Oops.
It's okay. Let's go farm some charge. Don't be greedy. Nice. Jump into the window. Go. Oh, never mind. Go, 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 go. Nice, good job. I wanted to jump in the window. Like when a monkey jumped out, think like and you heard Diana here at the window, could have just jumped in front of her face with a bubble. But
Sure,
yeah,
that makes
it's
sense.
a little bit too much downtime. I like how you play the fight. It's not a big deal. Go get some charge up. Could have walked to top left here. Boom. Bubble. Nice. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Pay attention. Always look back where your team is because your team wasn't there. When your team isn't there, you can't overextend even with 2 bubbles. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Don't fall asleep.
Could have swore there was a Cassie over here. I'm getting tripped out.
He's dead. He's dead. You got really lost here in the fights.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You had a like everyone was around you, super out of position. Also, you shouldn't have even focused the primal in the first place. Initially, focused the primal. He went behind the card. Okay, just leave him alone. Let him do whatever he wants. No bubble. You can grab. He will lamp. That's fine.
Yeah. I was trying to go back for cover. I shouldn't have been standing out that far.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. We all know what he was trying to do.
Nice bubbles. Go charge. Apply pressure. Nice, nice. Very winnable. Pressure. You have advantage.
Dang it.
It's fine. It was a nice
What
try.
is-
It's the best thing you could have done because you lost one. You had to actually. You couldn't just play passive because you would have lost the fight. But I like what he did. It was pretty good. I would like you to look back here and there more. Oh. Crash? Oh. You hear Gamin?
Interesting. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Hello.
your stream lagged. It's fine. Listen,
Yeah, I saw that.
when you go into an aggressive position, look back for a second. Figure out where your team is. Pay attention to your like within a reasonable line of sight. Am my internet is bad or it's his internet that is bad? His? Okay. Yeah, it seems like he crashed. Seems like he crashed. All right. Hope he didn't disconnect for the game. Probably did. It is what it is. I count this as a win. It wasn't that bad. It's just like the thing. Sometimes what happens in life coaching is that you'll say the graph wasn't good, right? For example, and then like they get way too self-conscious about graphs. Welcome back, Gaming.
Thank you. My internet died. I'm on my phone's hotspot. It'll take me a second to get back in, but I'm going to try.
Have like 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah. Should be if I can get back in, but we'll see.
let me know. Because your stream
Yeah,
closed, so
I'm
let
gonna
me know
try.
when you're in.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the game.
Oops. Oops. Alright.
Okay, I'm streaming it. Try and rejoin here.
Are your internet just shut down? Does it usually happen or
Yeah,
no?
I'm not sure what happened. No, honestly, I've not had that happen before. We have a fiber optic line to the house, so I'm
Oh, okay.
not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I get back just in time.
Okay. Do you have time for another one?
Yeah, I can definitely
Okay,
give her a go.
go ahead. Go.
That was very unfortunate for sure.
Go ahead. So, main issue here, again, a little bit overextending, mostly because you were not paying attention to the line of study supports. You literally just walked in without paying attention. Another thing, because I told you the game before that your grab wasn't great, you became way too self-conscious about the grab.
Yeah, wasn't looking for best opportunities and just overthinking it too much.
It's not even about best opportunity. Can you even catch one? Good enough.
Sure.
Also, the grabs themselves are the least of your problems because they don't happen very frequently. If you've messed up a grab, it's not a big deal, really. It isn't.
Sure.
Havana is actually pretty good.
This can be a tricky one for Zarya. This is good.
Select your hero. Select heroes to ban.
No, at least nobody's
Awkward
gonna ban
is
Zarya here.
pathetic. He thinks just because
Right,
he goes
think,
to
but
the
you're one
gym,
per
he's the
shooter.
best human on earth.
We got one teammate trying.
Okay, so ban something else to like increase the odds.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the majority rules on my team here, and I'll whatever we're throwing in wrecking ball. Sure, I'll ban wrecking ball. I don't care.
Okay. Why would he ban Zarya there? Ah, because he's playing Genji.
Probably. Yeah, that's my guess.
Okay. So here again, maintain aggression. Don't overdo it. Before you make an aggressive play at any point in time, right? Try to turn back and see, okay, where is my team? Just
Sure.
a quick flick back. I'm not telling you just stare at them. We're just like quick flick your mouse. Okay, they're there. That's how much I can get away with.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's all. Playing fine.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to adopt the principles. So that's really what matters to me. The losses wins in, and it is what it is. I have no idea how reliable the connection is going to be, by the way. So we'll see. But we're on my phone's hotspot, and it's usually pretty solid. So
Yeah, I mean, you sound normal. No bugs. The stream looked good as well.
good. What are we saying no to?
I like the bubbles. I like what you were doing here. Pretty good. Do you have an advantage, you think?
I mean, I would say so.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
after
especially now.
especially after a match or use Nemesis form. Yeah. You're overdoing it. So, I want to clarify something. Just because you have an advantage doesn't mean that you initially have to get a kill. You have to try, but you're not always gonna get the kill.
Yeah, you're not always gonna get
Yeah,
there.
like if you
'cause you only
see-
get cooldowns out and stuff.
If you see that you're pushing, right, for example, and you capitalize on the advantage but nothing dies, don't play until something dies. It's like, okay, I tried. That worked. That's fine. Wait until the next cycle. Nice bubble. Very good. Playing great. Keep it up. Keep up the pressure. Doing great. Good. Great.
Oh, here comes the lag. Oh, jeez.
Okay. Great. Love it. Advantage. I like that you're going to the high ground. It's really good. Love it. That's a free, almost free kill here. Pressure, pressure, pressure. You're doing fantastic. Really good. I'm okay with that. Absolutely. Continue the pressure. Doing great.
Oh, jeez. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have seen that one coming.
Yeah. I
That was
mean,
a good res, though.
Nemesis, Kiriko means disadvantage. Means you definitely don't push. Push into the scarcity. Don't be afraid. Right. I like that you're ignoring Armatra there. By the way, at this instance, you could have reloaded. Why? Because you could have not shot at anything. When you're chasing the Genji,
Sure.
you were not, like, usually you would reload. But if you can damage, you can reload. Yeah, here, instance, for example, really good reload, right? Because nothing to shoot. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice. Nice. Let's keep rolling. Let's go. Nice. Step more further, like let them shoot at you a bit. Start up your bubbles. Yeah. Great. See if you can get it away with one more. Great. You keep beaming though. You keep beaming. You're good. You're good. You can jump to the right side, by the way. You could have used your right click to jump to the right side, so the window can't see you. Like just the right side ledge. Push this guy. Right clicks, right clicks, right clicks. Spam right clicks. You're doing great. Get your charge. Try to go to the top left. Literally. Just try to go to the top left with a jump.
Nope.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I probably could. Yep. Yeah,
You,
no, I
you,
can't.
you can also
I
jump
keep-
on
I
the
keep
low
picking
on the
my
low
sparks.
black box as well, and from the black box you can
Yeah,
jump.
yeah.
On them. Fine, just apply pressure. Jump on top of them. Jump on them. Jump on them. Go, go, go. You have a big advantage, especially when your team is pushing up. Pressure, 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 pressure. Grab them in spawn. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Pretty good. Pretty good. Easy work. You don't overextend. You get stuff done. Well, your team is also playing well, but it's not even about
Yeah,
that,
they are.
yeah? It's not even about that. You're playing well. That's what matters. Could you play better? Sure. Again, like, there's always going to be that, like, that one guy on the stream that is watching you, that one guy on the YouTube. It's like 2 minutes and 11 seconds. You could have jumped to the high ground top left and you could have killed. Yeah, okay, like, we get it, bro. You could have done something better. Pretty good. I like it. I mean, I just want to keep the same pace on defense, you know? Like, not a lot
Yeah,
of mistakes,
absolutely.
constantly doing damage.
Yeah, we lose the attacker's advantage.
What I'm looking for as well is like consistencies throughout the round. Sometimes, like, and this, by the way, disclaimer, are sometimes people that are very, very like they have a very hard time learning because sometimes, like on attack, they'll play fantastic and then they'll crumble on defense. All of a sudden, like, and it's also very easy to lose one fight and then lose confidence, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like on
It's a
attack,
mental game, too.
we completely destroyed them, and then you keep up the same level of aggression now that you're on defense and end up feeding. It's like, shit, what do I do now? And then you play too passive. Remember, you have one bubble, you don't want to stand in the middle of the open space because you have one bubble. Nice. Don't give space. Don't give space. Nice. Nice. So now you notice that you're getting low energy. Try to figure out, okay, how can I get more energy? Where am I making the mistake? My bubble. Not get enough energy.
Yeah, using it too early there.
Great. Good energy. Good teaming, by the way. Every second counts. Pretty good. What was the mistake here, you think?
And
And specifically,
I
what,
would say I
what
was probably
moment?
staying too long. As soon as the cart got around the corner, my team started backing off. I was no longer in my sports LOS.
No, it wasn't that. It was that you saw a Tracer 1 HP and you got too greedy and you overextended with no bubbles. That's what happened. You saw a Tracer 1 HP and you tried to go around the core to get her. That was your mistake. You have to touch her, I believe. Don't leave the point here. Great, love it. Really good grab. Really good. Solid, solid, solid. Beam this guy. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Fine. That's it. They're all back from spawn. That's as much how much you can get away with. You keep beaming though. You keep beaming. Your friend is on the floor, by the way. Great. Press, 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 press. They need to bubble here, by the way.
No, I did not.
Yeah, but I like that you disengage now with no bubble. Anti. But you notice that your team is winning the fight here?
Yeah, because I'm holding them all back.
And they have no supports.
Yeah, it's hard to lose a fight when they don't have any way to keep their team up.
You could have not used one bubble. You could have disengaged a little bit early to not die here, but fundamentally the play was good.
Oh, holy
Nope.
crap. she's got
No
lessons
Suzu, no
already.
coalescence, no nemesis form. What does it mean for you? Yeah. Love it. Apply pressure, apply pressure, apply pressure. Don't worry about the point. Nobody's capping it. That was the mistake. You decided to hug the point for no reason. Your team got pushed back into spawn. You should have helped them. I'm not sure why you decided to hug the point there. What was the decision making there?
I saw there were 3 coming back from spawn. I thought maybe if I held it a little bit longer, they'd get there in time. I just misjudged the distance.
Okay. You saw. Yeah, I think you just saw 10 seconds on the clock. You're like, I have to make sure nobody touches the point. But that was the mistake. Just let your team die. If you just push, Ramacha for sure dies, and Tracer cannot get kills. All right, top right. Let this Ramacha be where he can be. Focus on the rest that actually can die. Nice. Pressure, 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 pressure.
Let's see. Where is this guy? Okay. Nice. Good.
By the
great
way, the
flash
standing
shot.
on the point was again correlated to the same problem, saying AFK. It's like, hey, the same thing that we talked about in the VOD.
Got it. Okay, I
Yes.
see it.
Could have bubbled him. He got stuck with no roll. Good. I like you went back. I don't hate the grab. I think that you could have kited out a bit until the Nemesis form would have been over, but I don't hate it. Like, if you notice they're using cooldowns, like Nemesis form and stuff, kite them out before using anything else. Like, okay, use Nemesis form, great. Let me kite it out, and then I can push. Right? Yeah, I think he's gonna pulse in a second. Nice bubble.
Yeah, we don't get point here, I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah, I die here. My fault. Pathing was bad. Moved out of my LOS, my supports.
pathing was bad, and again, you kind of fell asleep in the middle. You just fell asleep in the middle. He was punching you the entire time, and you were just not even looking.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
And also, you're focusing Ramatra a little bit too much, just in general.
Okay.
Here, when there's nobody to focus, obviously, that's your guy. You let him waste his Nemesis form. He wastes Nemesis form, what does it mean for you after? Oh, no Suzu even. Great. Perfect. That's time for you to make a move in a second. No,
Now we go.
go, yeah. That's all. Great. Careful. Yeah, overextending.
Yeah,
They're dead.
overextending. Isn't there a mega in here though?
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Yep.
It doesn't. It's still. You got saved by the mercy, and you overextended. Okay, like
Yeah.
you got your kill. You noticed that he's gonna
got
bubble.
it, but it was yeah. But if that mercy hadn't been, you're absolutely right. I die.
Yeah. You got your kill. You have no bubbles. He probably has Nemesis form. All right, I got mine. Like, what can they do? We're already 5 and 4. All I have to do is make sure I don't die.
Holy ultimates, Batman.
Up your boy. Perfect. Nobody died, and you almost have grab. Keep applying pressure. All right. Keep applying pressure.
That was
Yeah, that was good. That was
a little
good.
bit of
That
a
was good.
mistake,
That
but
was,
that's okay.
That was good. No support. Good luck living, guys. It's over. They can't win. It doesn't matter. They can't win.
Surely.
Yeah, I mean they can't.
Surely.
You have spawn advantage. It doesn't matter. Like even if your Freya dies here, somebody comes back and spawn anyway.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel like that game went really well.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Like I truly feel like there was some decent improvement in that one for sure.
Yeah, that was way better. It was way better. Like there are some you know, playing against a monkey is a little bit more difficult for you than playing against Ramatra because it's less straightforward. But I think in terms of like applying the general principles, you're doing way better. Are you doing it perfectly? Of course not, but it's better over time. Next week it's gonna be a little better.
Mm-hmm.
That's what matters.
Yeah, I
you know?
agree.
So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
So last time we work on just general, the way you use bubbles, just principles. You utilize the first to get charge. When you have charge and you don't have bubbles, you just, you know, kind of try to stand still and beam. 4 CDs. Now they don't have cooldowns, and then you capitalize with yours when you have the charge, right?
Right.
That was mostly what we were working on last time. Now today,
Absolutely.
worked on a little bit more issues because that port has improved. It's been like a week and a half since then. That port has improved a lot. Now we moved into the second thing. Second thing was there was a lot of time that you fell asleep in the middle of the point when you could have just kept doing damage and beam, which again ties to forcing cooldowns, applying pressure, which then you can capitalize on with your own bubbles. Okay, and the second thing, and the second thing, what was it?
Beyond falling asleep. I'm sorry, my brain is a little fried right now. I'm gonna be honest.
It's all right. There were kind of a few things that we talked about, but it was mostly that. And when you did that, all of a sudden you became way more aggressive. So what we worked on is
dialing it back.
Yeah. Like it's a little bit of a dial back. It's not going back to playing passive. It's like, okay, I realize that I constantly need to damage and never fall asleep, but sometimes I get carried away a little bit. I don't turn back to see where the LOS of my supports are. I sometimes just overextend. Sometimes I'm like pushing in with no bubbles because Awkward told me that just because you don't have bubbles doesn't mean you have to play passive. So you took it to the extreme, which is fine. It's absolutely normal. That's like the most normal thing ever. Like you have a kid who's gonna ride a bike. What are you gonna tell him? You're gonna like, try to how to say it? Try to cycle. Yeah, try to cycle. You're gonna hold him at first. You're gonna hold him first. Daddy, let me try. And then he tries, and he tries to do it like the best he can. Takes it to the extreme. He falls down. You're like, okay, hey buddy, try again. Right? Just tone down the speed a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, he tries again. It works.
Yep.
So that's what we call limit testing in the professional language.
Yes, absolutely, I agree. Yeah,
but most people can't make that distinction. They're like, I played aggressively, I feed, now I have to play passive.
Yeah.
But your mental frame should be, I limit tested, that was way too much. Let's dial down. Let's not do it the other way around. Dial down.
Yeah, don't go to the other extreme. Just take it down a notch. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. I agree.
Again, pretty productive session. I definitely think, Diamond is something you can hold on your own. I think after this and your implementation, I think you can hit mid Diamond. That would be my kind of, guess.
Prediction.
Yeah. For now, that's that we're talking like not within a year.
Step.
Yeah. I'm talking within the next few gaming session, the next few days. Like the next few, depends on the schedule, but like the next few, let's say 30 games, 40 games.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
All right. It was
a
pleasure gaming.
I appreciate all your time. Yeah, always a pleasure as well. You have a good rest of your stream, okay?
Yeah. You also send me a follow-up. Just let me know what's happening, okay? How the games are going.
I will do. Thank you.
Perfect. Have a good one, man.
You too. Bye.
Productive sessions, man. Love these productive sessions. But I don't really have unproductive sessions. I'm not gonna lie. Like I always say, productive session, productive. All my sessions are productive. You want to know why my sessions are productive? It's because they're practical. They don't deep dive into the theory. Like not what does the monkey do if he jumps left? You go like, what does he do if the Sombra hacks your team and the monkey jumps top left? And like, what if they have this composition? No one cares, bro. Practical. Monkey jumps into my team. Boom, beam backline. Ignore him. He's not gonna die. Blah, 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 blah. Dude, I love and hate theory crafting. When I was a professional player, I love theory crafting. I used to be thinking about comps, how you can play comps, how you can cheese first attack on icon wall, this, and that, right? But theory crafting, 90% of the time fall on its fucking face when it's, showtime, when it's money time, it falls on its face. And also, for like 99% of people, theory, as cool as it is in concept, it's not practical. It's not practical, bro. Like, it's just the way it is. It's like, and also theory, like, I love it, like I love the theory crafting. I love it. But it's like what they say, people get stuck on analysis paralysis so many times. They get stuck on this analysis paralysis. They have all these theories, they have all of this, all of that. Happy to have you, Gamin4hope, man. Happy to have you, man. Thanks for the kind words, man. what I'm saying is that people get stuck in analysis paralysis. They're like, they watch a video. You want to know something about me myself? I think this works for me, right? And I think this works for most people through my experience. For example, if I'll watch a video, right, how to throw a good right hand, you know, how to throw a good right hand. So they're like that. The guy on YouTube will say, right? Let me tell you if you guys can see me. I'll give you an example. This is me. Real life. Video will say, or coach will say, this is how you throw the right hand. You twist your hip, you twist your leg, and you throw the right cross. I saw that on a video. You want to know what I do immediately after? I saw the video. Let me go fucking throw a right hand and see if that shit feels good. You know, let me see it in practice. But a lot of people, what they'll do, they'll watch a video of how to do something, and then they'll go watch another video of how to do the same fucking thing. And then they'll tell their parents about how they watched a video of doing that thing. And then they'll go tell their friends, you know, I watched the video on how to do the right thing and the right cross. And what do you guys think? And they'll say, I watched another video. And your friend will say, I watch another video of like the other coach saying that you should twist your hip. You should actually like generate the power from your legs. And they're like, oh, damn, send me that video. And then they watch the video that the friend sent them, and nobody fucking puts anything into practice. Nobody's actually being into practice. But simple brain, bro. Like, you know how there's like these how is it called? The bell curve, you know? Where the dumbass and the genius, dumbass and the genius think the same way, and like the average bell curve does the most stupid thing ever, right? That's like the bell curve. Idiot, I see video, me do. Genius, I see video, me do. Average, I see video, I need to send video to my friend, and then my friend sends another video, and then I watch 5 videos without putting it into practice. Come on, man. Come on, man. So you see my video, go practice, don't watch another video. You know, hey, for me, I gain a lot. You guys can watch all the videos you want. You want to see a video, go to another video. I make money off of it. But I'm telling you, I'm trying to help you, bro. I'm trying to help you. Don't watch my video of Tracer and then another video of Awkward and watch it. It gives me money. Like all the incentive. Go watch all my videos. AdSense is fucking ticking. Okay? I am buying these when you watch videos. I'm buying these, okay? But I'm telling you, watch a video, go practice. And then watch another video after you put into practice. You get it? Rant is over, guys. My rant is over. I watch for fun, I barely play. Yeah, that's it. You can click all the videos you want, man. Yeah, you know, another thing. So, you know, I made a video like of a guide. I don't remember. It was the Atom guide or the Phoenix guide, right? And these videos are usually like 30 to 40 minutes long. So what I'll do a basic explanation for like 4 or 5 minutes, right? And then I'll do the demonstration for the other two. So I'll do 2 games of demonstrating the concept that I talked at the beginning, at the intro of the video, right? And I say 90% of the time, or like 95% of the time, this is how you want to do this. And then I'll see a comment. Literally, the most retarded comment you can ever see. At 21 minutes and 30 seconds, you say don't do this, but then you do this, and it wasn't a good play. Are you fucking are you retarded? First of all, I literally said at the beginning, that's what you should do 95% of the time. Just because I do the other 5%, that's a little nuance, right? But like out of 30 minutes video, you could find one example in 30 minutes that somehow disproves my guide, right? Just found one example in 30 minutes, disproves my guide. And also, like, just because that's how you play optimally doesn't mean that in practice your decision making is gonna be 100% of the time. When I play, I make mistakes. Whoa, newsflash, I make mistakes when I play the video game. I get that. Yes, I'm high rank 1. Rank 1 also makes mistakes, can't play perfect. Woo! Like people sometimes are so like it's not even the word dumb. It's not the word. It's not even the word dumb. It's not even the word that I'm looking for. It's like, really, you watch a 30-minute video and you like somehow in the middle of the video you found an example that was me playing wrong and you had to re-comment about it and say, no, dude, like that's not the way it works. Like, for example, 21 minutes and 30 seconds, you just did it wrong. The fuck? I don't know, man. What can I tell you guys? What can I tell you? I think that people just like and it, you know, like it's so obvious, and I'm sure that when I communicate that to you guys, and I'm sure when I talk about these things to you, right? Like it's so obvious, right? It's like so obvious, right? It's like, duh, right? But like, do these people don't have duh? You know, like it's not common sense. It's like it's the most basic critical thinking that even people who are 15 can understand. People make mistakes. Everybody in here in the chat. Duh. Yeah, you can play perfect. People make mistakes, right? Like how do these you see that the problem is somebody's on YouTube saying don't fall for the rage bait. Calling it rage bait would be putting doing these people a favor. It's not rage bait. You can't excuse everyone who's being like not using critical thinking and being dumb as rage bait. It's not rage bait. It's not rage bait. It's just stupidity, bro. Everybody's using the word rage bait. No, it's not rage bait. You being goofy. Fucking hell, man. What can I tell you, bro? What can I tell you guys? What can I tell you guys? You know, but these sessions are fun. Streaming has been incredibly fun lately. I like going on rants. You know, let me share something with you. So like what I would I want to incentivize. It's something I've been thinking about. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I also want to make some sort of, I wouldn't say a competition, but I would like to have more clips of stuff that I do. It doesn't really matter what, bro. You could clip stuff that I say about anime, from yesterday's stream, and calling Sasuke a bum, for example, you know, and calling Shisui a bum. I would like people to clip that and upload that, and if you get the most viewed clip in the week, I'll be happy to pay you money for it. That's I'm gonna finalize, like, you know, exactly the number, but something I would like to do. See if you can take like 5 seconds of your time to upload a clip on social media, 5 minutes of your time to upload a clip on social media, and it gets a lot of views. Happily pay for it. And I think it also pays for itself if you upload it to, like, you know, a social media platform. Just get an editor. I do have an editor, bro. That being said, guys, can I splice the clips to make you say dumb stuff? Do whatever you want, man. I mean, I don't appreciate people taking my stuff like out of context, but and I think I say a lot of things that could get a lot of views. Calling Sasuke a bum would probably get a lot of views if it's hit the algorithm, you know? But either way, guys, thank you for watching the stream. And can we make a TikTok style edit with slow reverb music? You can do whatever you want, and the thing gets you views. So the most viewed clip of the week. So by the way, you have to tag me, yeah? Tag me on TikTok, tag me on YouTube, tag me on YouTube Shorts, tag me on Instagram. If that clip gets the most amount of views in a week, I'll pay you. Whatever you made, like $100. I think that's fair. $100 is fair, right? $100 is definitely fair for like 5 minutes of work if something goes viral, right? I think that's pretty fair. All right, guys, you have a lovely rest of the day. Coach, lovely rest of the day, lovely rest of the night. Coaching was super productive. If you're interested in getting coached, live coaching, bot reviews, join Rank Up Academy, rankupacademy.gg. You're gonna see a bunch of testimonials, but I think you being in the stream and seeing how that works is obviously a testimonial in itself. And have a good one, guys.